Thank you for the shout out to Annie, Jew. Appreciate that. How's it going, everyone? Annie, congrats on first. Thank you also for checking in. Thanks for the shout out to Annie. Do appreciate that, and thank you for letting me know that you'll be leaving. I remembered your note from last time, so I appreciate you reminding me. And Cobalt, welcome in as well. How's it going, y'all? It is the end of the week. Uh, at least for most of us, I think. Um, they don't have any weekend plans. And thank you for checking in, Joe. I appreciate that as well. um, let's see. Today is going to be Kinich Bulls. Kinich Bulls and apparently the Scions of the Canopy Travel Chronicles are now fully unlocked, so we can at least start it. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it all. If it's anything like the last one, maybe, maybe we can finish it. It would take like the majority of the time, if not all the time. But the plan is to at least start and finish the first two of three acts. Um, that way next week we can just go right into Spiral Abyss because I was made aware that Spiral Abyss is a little bit different this time around. It's it's got some new friends in there that we have to fight. but yeah, I want to do that next week. And then maybe I don't know what else is coming up down the pipeline for Genshin, but um if there's nothing else, and that means that uh, a week from today we can get back into some Wind Waker because I've been missing playing Wind Waker. I've got my little oh, there it is. Yeah, I've got my my sword and shield ready for Wind Waker. I need to reposition those because those are not actually attached to my model. Um, Alar, welcome in. How's it going? Good to see you. And Miko, welcome in first and also best. Okay, yeah, yeah. We'll let Miko believe this. Can I get a shout out for Miko, please? Um, no, welcome in, Miko. Good to see you too. I was not sure if you were streaming today because you normally go live. Like you would have gone live 2 hours ago, I think, or 2.5 hours. Um, but welcome in, everyone. So, plan is to do most or all of Kinich's Tribal Chronicles today, and Spiral Abyss next week, and then a week from today, um, Wind Waker, because I want to get back into that. I know it's pacing myself, but I think we've not played it in quite a while. Thank you for the shout out to Miko. Appreciate that. Today's Claran's birthday. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't get birthday mail. Might be a server thing. I'll probably get it in like 2 or 3 hours. But happy birthday, Cloran. But yeah, okay. Let's swap over into the game. Oh, I figured out why. I'm gonna switch the song. Hang on. Actually, I'm gonna just. Sorry, I realized we're just actually gonna be listening to in-game music. So okay. So I realized what went wrong last week with trying to when I had my mod in Discord call with me. I realized why no one could hear it, and I'm so upset at myself for not realizing it, not seeing it, because I was checking all of the sources, but I had it nested in a folder which was completely muted. So that's on me. And I know that people are gonna hold me accountable now that I've told everyone. So if that ever happens again, just yell at me to make sure everything's unmuted. Maybe 20 minutes Act 1, 20 minutes Act 2, and 1 hour and 20 minutes Act 3. Oh, that's not too bad actually. Also, does anyone notice something about the geometry here? Something about the ground is not quite right, I don't think. Eyeball had to call tech support. No, Eyeball just looked deeper at the settings and then realized there was a hidden icon right above what I was looking at. I was like, oh shoot. I felt like a fool. Geometry. Without commentary. Longer for me, of course. Oh, that's true. That's fair. AI, who's that? I don't have an AI command set up. Maybe one day. Maybe I will one day. Miko should help me set that up. But yeah, she ain't got no feet. He ain't got no feet. Something is not quite right here with this geometry. Like, it's fine up until, like, you get off that step, and then it's just not good. It's just not good. Until you get to about... Here, it's going up a little bit. Here is about where it clears up. It's still kind of messed up. But then once you get... Yeah, it's just this entire, like... I don't know if it's the whole path. No, it's fine over here. So it's just like from this, whatever you'd call that, to this one. And then it's mostly fine to right here. So just this large square is just, this ain't real floor. That floor is not real. I just thought that was really weird. And I don't think it's just my world. I think it's just they didn't quite do the geometry correctly here. So I'm expecting that to get fixed at some point in the future. Every time someone says something, already know about the holy relics on your characters. Just want to yell at them to shut up, because you know you have bad relics and don't need them to point that out, as you could somehow magically modify the stats. Yeah, no, I completely get that. It's like people say, oh, you need this on your artifacts. It's like, okay, well, can you help me with that? Because I certainly can't change what I have. Like, I can grind more, but it's not up to me what stats I get. Like, it's not up to me whether I can change the fact that it's a double flat stat artifact. I totally get that though, Annie. Ain't got no money in the bank. Also, there's a recommended quest to do before this from a long time ago, but I've almost certainly done it already. From a long time ago, so before Natlan?
Exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Is it before Natlan? Because if so, then yeah, I've done every other world quest everywhere. Pretty sure, unless they added some new ones. With this patch, or with this version. Alright, but we can start making our way over here. Someone copy and paste Noelle like 3 inches higher post stream. Did I roll for Sasuke? Sasuke is a Naruto character and not no, I didn't roll for Kinich yet. We're going to. We have 40 wishes. We've got 40 and we are on some number of pity. I'll count it out. Oh, never mind. There it is. We're on 5 pity. So we can get up to 45. Before Natlan, yes, I did then. Okay, so cool. Against all odds with 29% ER on your A, you got 36-star in Spiral Abyss rotation as well. Nice, congrats, Annie. Oh, I remember you posted. Was that the same one you posted in the server? Because if so, that was pretty awesome. Congrats on that. I also just recently hit the 36-star club. I was super happy. It was my first 36 stars, and it was so not even that brutal actually. Like, it was just dumb things that was keeping me like from that last star I needed on floor 12. But yes, congrats, Annie. I'm proud, happy for you. The one you posted in the server was the previous. Oh, that was the previous rotation. Oh, so you got another one. Even better. Nice. Also, we need to test this guy out. I haven't actually tested him yet, so I saw some gameplay from a friend's stream today. Good luck rolling for needs. Thank you, appreciate that. Exalted. This rotation makes you fight the dragons and the overweight spinning dragon. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Okay, so
Are you running away?
shut up, Aha. Let me do my thing. Okay, let's see. How give?
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Oh my goodness, this guy. Do I need to? I guess so.
Don't get too close. Target acquired.
Wait, does his okay, so his normal. No, wait. It was his normal once you used his skill. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, wait, where am I going? No, you gotta murder children. It's needed. No, I don't wanna. Wait, can I do this multiple times? Yes, I can. Cool. That's so cool. Guys, we're Spider-Man.
Are you running away?
Can this guy shut up? Whoa, he's very floaty. Okay, so now... Wait, we don't need these anymore, do we? We're just gonna fight this guy. We've got Virgin. Cool. A hawk constantly insults you while playing as Kinich. It's something. It's definitely something. I don't know if I like this something or not. Gotta recast skill for the bang. Wait, recast. Wait. Oh, you mean while you're fighting? I just noticed you're hanging on to Aha. That's great. Okay, let's get this guy. Let's mess him up. Wake up. Come on.
Locked up.
That's cool.
Check this out.
That's cool.
Shadow of the past. Mind to command.
Glory to which none can compare. Especially not when it's that big. Measly insect. Now you must pay.
Oh, one more. Hang on. Can we... Oh, shoot, didn't mean to do that. Okay, you know what?
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Try this on the side. Go!
I got him cornered.
Bow
Cool,
before your
cool.
king. You're toasted with blaze and dragon fire. Hi. So,
That's fun. Okay, so that's actually really fun. He did not notice the Kinich fight style for normal attacks yet. Wait, did I not? Wait. Like just this? Oh! That's amazing. Good, he deserves it. Honestly, screw this, like, little, like, digital lizard.
Target acquired.
That's so fun. Okay, We did the thing. We did the thing. We can do Raidens. I know how to play Raiden. I'm just gonna get the primos.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it! Witness the power of Gugwa! Now you shall perish!
This is definitely different from how I would play Raiden. I use her as a support on my team.
Rain cutter! You're toast!
Don't tell Johnny.
I'm going in! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Wonder why he's 2D and not 3D? Yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be a reason. I just haven't quite figured out, like, canonically why that would be. Wait, let me just grab this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing Kinich is probably, like, in the tech industry or something in Natlan, which is weird, considering where we are. This doesn't really strike me as a tech industry kind of place. So, I don't know. Maybe he's just got a hobby. Also, do we do polls now? I guess we should. I guess we might as well. Okay, we're on 5. So this takes us to 15. Okay, let's see if I can... Okay, I'm pretty consistently getting my 5 stars at around soft pity. Let's get something, you know, slightly earlier, please. 15, 25. A Toma. Cool. A free wish. He has got a game and watch from Smash Bros thing going on. It's true. And my polls be blessed. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, it's 25, so 35. No. Okay. Another Toma. Okay, you know, free wishes, free wish refunds, I guess. And 45. And nothing. Ooh, Kuchosara. Wish refund. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, what's the, Oh, that's for my... Oh, Jua, that song that you sent me. I did add it to a playlist. I did not add it to my main one for, like, that I use when I'm doing Spiral Abyss and things. I added it to my, the one that's got my songs for, I call it Upbeat Chill. And it's got the one I use for my ending stream songs. Or my ending stream song. But I did like that song. Thank you for sending that suggestion. If anyone has any song suggestions, please feel free to drop it in the Discord. Drop it here in chat. I can't necessarily guarantee I'll listen to them on stream, but I will definitely try to take a listen to it when I'm able to. Oh, cool. That was 2 levels. Alright, where are we going? We are heading in the wrong direction. Oh, let's go up here. Caught me was checking that. No, yeah, no worries. Should probably switch back to that instead of that for Nivelet because burst cycling is the best for DPS before you can put your hand on that. I recognize exactly one of those characters, maybe 2 of those characters. Who are you? Kohimana? Hello, have we met before? I don't think so. Apologies, recognizing people isn't my forte. Is it your eyes? It's not exactly a problem with my eyesight. I'm just bad at remembering people's faces. I feel that. Sometimes I meet people who I've met many times before, even chatted with, yet I still can't remember their faces. I find it even harder when they're wearing different clothes or accessories. But then when it comes to animals, I'm sensitive enough to always tell them apart. I've even done a lot of sketches of them, and I've given each one a special label of their own. I've tried doing sketches of people. In all honesty, I've tried, but I couldn't even sort the labels out correctly, let alone still recognize the second time we met. Sometimes there'll be 2 people who were wearing hats of a similar color, and I'll accidentally sort them into the same book. As time has gone by, everyone who knows me knows I have this issue, so they don't take it personally when I fail to recognize them. On the contrary, they're all quite happy to have someone like me around who's good at telling animals apart. In their eyes, all animals of any given species look exactly the same. Boggles the mind, doesn't it? That's interesting. Interesting, world NPC. Okay, where are we going? Artist doing art things? Staring off a cliff? True. Speaking of art, ooh, I'm going to ignore this guy.
Rises.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to use him for energy. And then ignore him.
One with nature.
There we go. See ya. I'm out. Oh, those explode. I'm out. I quit. I'm out. I quit. Whose kidneys are these? Why is it still aggro? Okay, there we go. First, gold collapse the prototype. Second,
I'm Huni. Are you here to help find the baby Saurians?
blue horn cup. Third, great cannon of eternal transience. Gonna start looking at artifact name translations to see if you can figure out what those are. Yes, please. I don't know what those would be. There are a lot of random Natlan characters staring off of cliffs. At least 4. You know, now that you bring that up, that's a very good point. I've definitely seen a few. And there's even one in the Archon quest too, so Natlan people just being existential, I guess. Also, I was gonna say, speaking of art, I'm thinking of making a new channel in the Discord server for null fan art, because one of my friends keeps doing a lot of, you've probably seen his stuff, the AI generated stuff with the eyeballs. Most recently, it was an eyeball cosplaying as Link from Legend of Zelda. And so I definitely wanted a place to have all of those. And someone else did some fan art a while back too. I think was it you, Cobalt? Someone did some art a while back. Let me see if I can find it. The art channel's not too long. Let's see. No, it wasn't. It was Cedro. But I'm thinking of making just a specific channel for null fan art. I don't expect it to get used very often, but I definitely think having a place that shows all of that at once would be kind of cool. So what do you guys think? And those are weapons. Oh goodness. Soman no kakohai, kinhaku shisaku, kuro ruten no Titan. I don't know. They just don't sound familiar, but I'm not very familiar with the Japanese names to begin with, so.
And I'm Toba. You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
The Great Cannon of Eternal Transience is Tome of the Eternal Flow, aka his weapon. Oh, okay. Sorry, all you made was a poorly drawn Hu Tao dying to a T-posing Baishu? No, any art that you want to showcase is fine. We have an art channel for people who want to use it, so, you know, there's no criteria to post there other than just it's your art that you want to show off. You know, that's basically all it is.
It's nice to meet you too, but we're just passing through. Oh, but Uncle Sanka said he was gonna send some of his friends over to help us. You sure he didn't mean you?
I'm afraid we don't know anyone called Sanka.
Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is about, it sounds like you've got the wrong end of the stick.
Oof. That one happens to be the signature weapon of Nivelette, which then you can use an HP hat instead of crit damage. That's true. That would be a good swap there.
Wrong end of the stick?
Darn it! We've been tricked, Huni. I should have known that Glasses Guy was a con artist.
What are we supposed to do about the baby Saurians now? Time's running out. It's okay, Huni. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened with these baby Saurians, huh? There's been a lot of unrest in the tribe lately, and my dad's Saurian got injured. Her name's Nana, and she has 3 little babies. After what happened to Nana, her babies were so scared that they ran off and hid. I'm really worried about them, so I decided to go look for them. If Nana is your dad's Saurian, Why isn't he the one looking for them? My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy getting ready for Turnfire night. It's a really important ceremony. More important than this, anyway. I'm not supposed to be out here either, but I snuck out without telling him.
Based. Only his feather and cup are perfect for now. His sands is nice, but flower and hat aren't. Yeah, I definitely get the grind trying to get like the last 1 or 2 pieces for a set. I still don't have a perfect set for Noelle. She's still missing 1 piece for Husk. I'm missing either the sands or the goblet, and just the domain doesn't want to give me the piece I need. The strongbox doesn't want to give me something useful. It's been rough for me as a Noelle main.
I didn't think it would take very long, but then that guy we ran into made us tell him loads of stories, and it wasted so much time.
Yeah, he was so selfish. He doesn't have a heart.
It's alright, don't let him get to you. We're here now and we'll help you, because we care a lot, don't we, Traveler?
We sure do. So, are the baby saurians nearby?
They should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like they're hiding on the cliff.
Leave it to Paimon and me. It shouldn't take too long.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much, Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon.
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though. They're really steep. Even grown-ups have trouble climbing them.
It's fine. We've got a Kachina. We'll be fine. Translation. Should probably switch back to the prototype Amber instead of Ashgrave and Drinking Horn for Nidalee because burst cycling is the best for DPS before you could put your hand on Tome of Eternal Flow. Ah, thank you for the full translation, Jewel.
Good luck, and stay safe. We'll wait right here.
Okay. How about you? Never mind. He doesn't speak. We need... Actually, where you? Oh, found one. Pogi. The Mountain King. Look at him! He's got a hat! That's so cute. Okay, next one. Oh, no, 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 no. Grab this while we're here. Mark it off while we're here. So I don't forget. I'm still behind on tracking all my other stuff too. Oh, there it is. I feel like I need another monitor. I really don't, but I feel like I do. I thought I said Pomni for a second. Hi, Ponini. Oh, they all got hats. That's so cute. I'm still waiting for the 3rd episode of Amazing Digital Circus. Okay, where's last one's higher? Oh, he's got a cool hat. Wait, what are you doing here, Aha?
We found them! Wait, but what's that other... A how?
A how. Not a how. A how.
Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us? I suppose we can't blame you. Such is the spell that our majesty casts on our minions.
Can this guy shut up?
Very well. You heathens leave us no choice. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall grant you the audience that you seek. Come, pucker up. You may now kiss our feet.
Actually, screw this guy, you know? King of the Mountains. Guessing referencing the Mountain King boss fight? Oh, yeah, probably.
Wait, aren't you like...
Kinich's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the last time we met.
I love their faces. Traveler's so done with a how.
Silence! Who are you calling sidekick? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame.
Sure.
We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kinich's earnest pleading on your behalf, you would have received not a single word of mercy.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kinich clearly has you under lock and key.
Solo Munchkin, what you doing up here? Absolutely what I would say.
That's great, Sovereign, to you. You dare invite the wrath of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How. You will burn in Turnfire for 1,000 years for your blasphemy.
The overweight spinning dragon. Yep.
If you must know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident near Hoytsidlan, and we chose to grant his request. Abyss incident? See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal power. In her confusion, she attacked my servant's tribe, then assailed her own offspring. Yikes. So how is she doing now? She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss. Naturally, she has departed for the Night Kingdom.
Aww.
Such a fragile creature. Apparently, she ended her struggle by leaping from a cliff.
Oh my gosh.
Leaping from a cliff? My dear anemic flying ant, as addled with questions as your head may be, please keep them to yourself and wipe that absurd expression off your face. We are the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula-How, not a wish-granting fountain. Anemic flying ant! Just you wait. Two can play at the ugly nickname game. We sense a faint abyssal energy. An evil sorcerer must be lurking nearby, but they are well hidden. If you encounter any suspicious outlanders, be sure to give them a robust interrogation. Suspicious outlanders? Wait, are you mocking us?
Anemic flying ant.
How dare you cast aspersions on your ruler, heathen! You're just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in friends. Otherwise, we would beat you black and blue, and then purple, then black again! If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede the work of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How!
People can say Paimon is annoying, but she's far better as a companion than a How. Absolutely. Also, welcome in, Tony. You came in at a very interesting time, with a very lovely gentleman of a character gracing our screen. Nope, can't say it with a straight face. This guy is absolute trash. But no, absolutely. Like, I wonder if this will turn more people towards Paimon.
Potty mouth on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh?
Oh, there was a...
Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked.
Okay, I found another obsidian pillar that I haven't gotten before. We're just going back down. Oh god, is this part? Yup.
Wow, you're back already? That was so fast.
They're using an anti-mascot.
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. Thank you both so much. Now we can finally go home and stop worrying about them.
They don't know, do they? They don't know about the mom.
You're welcome. Pizza cake! You're not from Natlan, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should come take a rest at my house.
Yeah, please come. I promise you'll get a big Scions of the Canopy welcome. We love having guests, and you're really nice people. Not like Glasses Guy.
Glasses guy is they're probably talking about a how, aren't they? Now I'm putting it together. They're probably
By
talking
the
about a how.
sound of it, Glasses Guy wasn't from Natlan either, right? Uh-huh. Well, his clothes
Okay, maybe
sure
not.
weren't. You know what? Now that I think about it, there was something really fishy about him.
Tony, thank you so much for the 10 months of tier 3. That's insane. Thank you so much. Did we already... I don't know if... Oh yeah, you did already shout out Tony. Thank you, appreciate that. Gonna Shadow, got more things to do than expected. Time to step on the gas a bit. Sounds good. Thanks for popping Nova. Have a good lurk. They actually gave us Rose Gold badge this event, but it's only for extreme pay-to-win C6 characters. Oh gosh. Wait, which event? And I know what you meant by Rose Gold. Sorry. What do you mean sorry? No, you're fine.
Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned.
Could you tell us a little more about him?
Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. How did the conversation go again? Oh, please, mister. I've told you so many stories already. When are you gonna help me find the baby Saurians?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more about that ball of fire?
Is that... Wait a minute. Abyss. Strange Inazuman. Is that Enjo? What does Enjo look like again? That's Enjo. What the heck? My guy, where have you been? Getting those Rose Gold badges is a good feeling. Got them all in the previous Rhythm Game event. Oh, nice. Because it had renewed last time, but the payment didn't go through, so the notification came out twice in 1 week. Oh, I don't recall, but I'll take your word for it. It's the man from White Day, of course.
I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire that used to burn 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, maybe even further back than that.
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Mollypo comes from.
Turnfire.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an ancient name. That's impressive.
Uh-huh. There's a story behind every ancient name. The legend goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the era of the Grand Alliance. It was used by the tyrant Och Khan to rule over Natlan and oppress anyone who opposed him.
You see, the joke is for White Day 1 year they did Enjo with a rose and a wink. I think I remember seeing that. I think I've seen that picture.
Turnfire is different from normal fire. If
been
you
a
get
while,
set on
though.
fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you, but you won't die from it right away. And whatever you do, you mustn't turn back to look at it.
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a crisp.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people alive? That is a big no-no in my book.
Ha! That's rich.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look? Och Khan really was an evil tyrant.
The fire dragon that you managed to skip phase so many times killed your Shinobu because ping went from 78 to 683. Normally get 13 on good days. Wow, that's... Why was it so bad? Why did the ping spike so badly?
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess. Eventually, a valiant hero came to save the day? That's usually how these stories go.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses.
Glasses.
Seems like you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our tribe.
Yupanqui was friends with Och Khan the Tyrant, and also Shibalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He was working as an ordnance officer for the Grand Alliance at the time. He didn't like how Och-Khan was such a cruel tyrant, so he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Och-Khan's army. The soldiers couldn't defend against it, and they all got turned to ash.
Blame your ISP. Yeah, it's almost always the ISP's fault.
And that's how our ancestors set our people free. But just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Och-Khan calling out to him from behind. It caught him off guard, and he turned around to look.
But Och-Khan wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black, an army in ruins, and giant flames reaching up into the sky.
Wow. That's quite a picture. Change ISP because the previous one made you lose rating in Tetris by literally restarting the internet without permission. Oh, that sucks. I'm glad you're able to change it.
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes and swallowed him up.
All it took was a single glance. As soon as he looked back, he was burned to a crisp.
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire, or the price of turning back?
Nobody knows the answer. But the fire that consumed Yupanqui burned more fiercely than any other. It burned for 100 days until it burned a hole right through the ley lines. And then, the flame dropped into the deathly dark Night Kingdom, where it still burns to this day.
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. But for the dead to be reborn, they have to accept the flames and be purified by the fire first.
Maybe that's what happened with Kachina. Maybe she didn't do that.
It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did. Anyway, that's the story of Yupanqui's Turnfire.
Kind of reminds me of Ghost Rider's Penance Stare.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true? Is it really possible to find this fire in the Night Kingdom?
He's gonna try to get it.
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe ever since?
Sure has. It went to Burkina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night. But that was 500 years ago.
Yeah, and now belongs to Kinich. So we often call him Malipo Kinich.
Oh, that's right. We did hear his ancient name during the Archon quest. I couldn't remember what it was because that's such a unique thing. It's not like it's not a basic concept. It's a specific name.
Kinich, huh?
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough stories. Now, can you please go find the baby Saurians for us like you promised?
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Let's not go dredging up the past.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. Starting now.
He's not having it.
No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut. We can't have that. Cursing is for grown-ups only.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natlan? Uncle Glasses isn't from here, you know. Unlike you.
Huh?
Wait. Is that?
Oh, we've been spotted.
All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. Two of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf.
So that's okay. That's very.
Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy on them just for my sake.
Wow, this guy's full of crap. Yeah, I agree.
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
Sanka.
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks, let's go with Sanka.
I'm guessing that's an Inazuman thing and not a Natlan thing. And does Sanka mean something in Japanese? He's literally the best character of the Abyss. Honestly, yeah, I can't really hate him.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
And he disappears.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle Sonka, where did you go? Yeah, definitely a fishy character. It sounds like he was digging for info about the ancient names.
Yeah, and not only that, but he betrayed us too. He'll pay for this.
Would have to see his name written in kanji before telling you what Sanka means. He was saying it had something to do with at the foot of a cliff. So I don't know if that means anything or if that helps.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen? Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kinich about this. Ahau says he's investigating it, but he's a bit of a loose cannon. We probably shouldn't take him at his word. Huh? You know Kinich? Not very well, but we have met him before, and one time we had a meal together.
Aw, man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him. He's so cool. He's the Saurian hunter, and he has a really awesome ancient name.
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Probably because of that little creep he always hangs out with. He's nasty, and he's so full of himself.
Yep.
Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, we've had the pleasure of meeting him too. He sure loves pushing people's buttons. Exactly. I don't know why Kinich partnered up with him. Why didn't he pick me instead?
I feel like he programmed Ahau.
Uh-oh.
Or whatever the
Look how late it is.
equivalent of programming
We've been out
is.
way too long. We better get home now or we'll get yelled at.
Oh, yikes. You're right. Okay, well, this path here leads to our settlement. If you decide to visit, remember to come to my house. If there's anything you need, my dad can help get it for you. Hope to see you soon.
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Alrighty. Hey Jua, is there an entry for Enjo's alias here, Sanka? Like, is there maybe kanji for it? Do I want to? No, I don't want to do that right now. Like, if it's written out on the wiki. Oh, he's already got it. Sanka is a gender-neutral name with several different meanings and its origins. In Jamaica, Sanka is primarily used as the boy's name and means soulful. Sanka may also be short form of the Greek boy's name Alexander, meaning defender of men. In Japan, Sanka is a girl's name that may mean sparkle, flower, coral, flower, or praise and song. Oh, and okay, yeah, I was like, huh, I don't know if it's if it's any of those. Definitely not the Japanese one. All right, Trinidad.
What were you thinking, going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us, and...
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh? Oh, I suppose they had kind stranger written on their foreheads?
Yeah. Isn't that how you get people to trust you?
Yeah, actually, they did. In big, bold letters.
Don't
I like
talk
her.
back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would I do if I lost you too? No dinner for you tonight.
No dinner? Okay, I think that's a bit much. Let's see. Is Jua the AI? Kind of. Yamashita to Jisho Surumono seems to be the name given to that guy full of crap. That's funny. Wait, so does it mean something? Does it translate to something about a foot of a cliff? 'Cause I'm trying to figure out how he pulled that name from where he was.
They were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner.
Also, yeah, don't punish your kids by taking away dinner. That's just cruel.
Hello again, Huni. It's Miss Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me. And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
Oh, So you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just ask.
Oh, hi,
As an elder
Celestia.
of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Of course, all we ask for is 1 million mora. No, we just happened to be passing by, so we lent her a hand. It was nothing.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything in return.
Oh? Well, let's hope so.
Dad, please! They're not bad people. They've eaten at the same table with Kinich before. Be nice to them.
Kinich? Wait! I heard that 2 mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Are they you?
Yes, I'm one of them.
And Paimon's the other.
Let's see. Yamashita is probably the Japanese Sanka, probably translates to mountain bottom. Maybe. That's like the only thing I could think of. I'm not sure. I mean, he is full of crap, so maybe he just made something up on the spot. On one hand, yes, it's cruel. On the other hand, at least the adults are trying to teach their kids not to talk to strangers. Yes, but don't take away something that, you know, they need to live. Maybe just tell them, like, you know, they're... I mean, okay, she snuck away, so grounding them might not be effective. But, I don't know, chores or something? I don't know, that's just... I don't agree with his decision-making as a parent here. Not looking for anything in return, aside from the infinite Prima Gem. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you. I feel ashamed. We got off on the wrong foot. Can we, start over?
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy to see Huni got home safe and sound.
Oh, you just arrived, I take it, and it would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Careful now, that's quite an about-face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
That's amazing. Save the VIP treatment. If you need a favor, let's talk.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important business to discuss.
Okay, look after Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests.
Pretty sure that is Sanka as a name, and he took advantage of children not knowing Japanese. I mean, could be. Chores or taking away games or something makes more sense. Still, at least people in Natlan actually seem to have a sense of stranger danger as opposed to literally every other nation. True.
Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
Well, this is a matter of utmost importance. Please, allow me to explain. For many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the Scions of the Canopy in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King.
Surely not the same Mountain King world boss, right?
Burkina was a hero who
is.
bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss. They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day. Normally, Yumkasors never live longer than a century. It is possible that the Abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan.
Wait, so he's still alive?
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves. So, Besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King so that he will remain sound asleep.
I think we might have woken him up a couple times. Love his name is Trinidad in English. What does it mean in Spanish? I forget. Or does it have a... Oh, just, yeah, Trinity. Yeah, it's Spanish for Trinity, which makes sense. Like, not makes sense in who he is. No clue who this character is, like, in relation to the name, but that it is a like derivative of that, you know, language based on where we are. That makes sense.
However, Abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in that land lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. As a result, it has become increasingly difficult to keep the Mountain King in hibernation.
No, the Mountain King is like the fat dinosaur. Yep. He is a fat dinosaur. Indeed. And we may have awoken him from his hibernation once or twice. Just, you know, we needed to talk, and by talk I mean we need to fight him for materials.
Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Wait, how often do they have Turnfire night?
Has he woken up again?
I thought it was a yearly thing. Or my assumption was a yearly thing.
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the Abyss as a result, and...
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Can definitely confirm the overweight spinning dragon is named that in Japanese.
Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe you would be perfect for the role.
Don't you already have a flame bearer in the tribe?
Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who inherited the Malipo name.
Kinich.
Oh, you mean Kinich?
Yes, he's the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that.
Oh,
no
no
prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire night outside of the annual schedule.
Wait, it is an annual schedule. Okay, so it is once a year. Also, Kinich, don't be a jerk. Please don't be a jerk.
An exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional price. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain.
Sounds like a professional adventurer to me. At least he's predictable. Fork over the Mora and he's all yours.
I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the Wyab got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?"
Yikes. Tim. I will call him Tim.
Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable Ahau he hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift to mankind. Pompous fool.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him as long as we can find someone else. And besides, you two seem like much better candidates. So, what do you think?
Do these lead to... I'm guessing these lead to different initial dialogue options, but they all funnel towards the same... they all funnel towards the same dialogue in the end. Because I can't imagine this being something where you can either take this path or this path. Sure, just tell me what I need to do next.
Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Huni was right about you. You have kindness in your hearts. Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. As experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
Act 2 started. Okay. Ooh. Meanwhile... Oh boy.
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahula behind his back?
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
What is he doing here?
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe. You make the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula sick to the stomach.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for. But on a personal level, I gotta say, it's pretty hurtful.
He's on vacation.
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death. Up yours, Four Eyes! We spit in your face!
Jeez.
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful? I can only guess it's some kind of powerful magic. But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Also, I was thinking this earlier, but it's like Kinich is wearing an Omnitrix.
Okay.
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss? It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee jumping? Anyway, I was very impressed. That is what I call embracing the spirit of adventure.
The Abyss Order is interested in extreme sports.
Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the Scions of the Canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail, and nowhere left to run, and a bottomless cesspit waiting for you on the ground.
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that, I'm tired of spying on you from afar. So why don't we just negotiate a comfortable operating distance that works for both of us?
It started when an alien device did what it did, and stuck itself upon his wrist with secrets that it hid. Now he's got superpowers, he's no ordinary kid, he's Kinich. I can hear it in my head. I can hear the theme song in my head.
I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries. What do you say, Mr. Kinich?
Or you could tell me what it is you're really after.
What?
And then I'll name my price.
Oh. Gosh, I forgot how striking his eyes were. Alrighty. It started when an alien device did what it did. Dang it.
The Abyss contamination is back. No surprises there. No doubt that explains the Mountain King's recent activity. See those torches over there? Those are the Sacred Flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. They contain the power of the Pyro Archon.
Are you saying that the Sacred Flame and the Turnfire are the same thing?
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary Turnfire isn't exactly an option. More to the point, though, the Sacred Flame is able to burn away abyssal filth, so that's why we use it in the ceremony.
Can we just purify it? Also, I'm gonna snooze this ad. Can we not just purify it? Umbreon, welcome in. How's it going? How you doing? Good to see you.
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the Sacred Flame.
Well, that's one part of it, yes. But the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that.
So who's the character running with Kinich? Do you mean the tiny little Pixelmon that he's got? Because that is the self-proclaimed almighty Dragon Lord Cool Ahau. Or as everyone here likes to call him, little piece of crap. If you mean the guy with the glasses and the gray robe, that is a funny story.
First, the flame bearer must collect a kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point, then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the sacred flame pillars.
I just realized what you meant by that question, Umbreon. You mean whose banner is running with Kinich? I understand the question. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I realized I was like, it's Raiden. Raiden Shogun is the other banner character right now. Glasses guy's called Sanka. He's the thing that calls himself Enjo, calling himself Sanka. But yeah, the two banner characters are Kinich and Raiden Shogun. We already have a Raiden. I don't really need her constellations right now, so I'm just gonna focus on the new character. Also, he's got very fun gameplay.
Then they must go down into the canyon, all the way into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting braziers and the final altar along the way. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kinich is capable of this.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground?
So can you, Paimon.
Well, of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing you're not allowed to do is turn back. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one. To do so would be to disrespect our ancestors.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back? Surely the fires don't just go out.
Keep saving to Pyro Archon or Shilonen. Yep, that's absolutely fair. I probably, if I really want Mavuika, I shouldn't be spending wishes right now on Kinich. But listen, he's like Ben 10's Spider-Man and some other third thing all mixed in one.
If you're not careful, you might get burned.
What about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred flame, cleanse the filth, then go light all the braziers.
Okay, well, that's good. No pressure then.
Are you ready?
Let's begin.
I'll repeat all the key points again. Gather the kindling, cleanse the filth, and light all the braziers. I'll wait for you at the end.
The Ben 10 thing made you tempted? Honestly, yeah. The first thing that I noticed was the Spider-Man swinging. And then I used his ult, and I was like, wait a second. Wait a minute. Okay. Sacred Flame. Smaller flames split from the stadium of the Sacred Flame intended for the Turnfire ritual conducted. Interact. Collect and throw flame granite. Wait. On the production of Sacred Flame, you can approach an unlit brazier and ignite it. Okay.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
So there's no... Oh, wait, I guess there it is. I was like, there's no marker or indication that we're protected by the Sacred Flame, but there is. It's super useful, I guess. Oh. Okay, we did the thing. Where's the... Oh. Give... that. Huh. Oh wait, we're carrying the kindling, so we just... Oh, we just walk up to it. Okay, well that's cool. Um. Huh. What about this one? Wait, what do we do here? You want to save to the 100 pulls like you did with Father? You got 80 plus on the last patch. That's impressive. Sacred Flame, doesn't she mean boom fruit? Did you notice that Kinich's kit has to do with his ancient name a bit? I didn't notice. I don't see the relation. Maybe I'm dumb. Explosive fruit is only to clear abyssal corruption. You could explosive fruit if you want to. I can try, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. I just don't understand why it's here. Also, can I aim? I can. Oh. Okay, cool. Chicken. Yes, fun chicken. Look at him. Look at this guy. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, I need another one. Oh, here it is. Ow. Stop that. Oh, I'm not, I'm not decaying. I'm just taking damage. I don't need to... I didn't mean to stop that. Please, stop that. No. 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 No, no, no.
That should be all the braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
Sorry, I got confused by the mechanics, Jua. You were right. I was just being dumb. I just forgot how to... I don't know. Read? Chicken is delicious. Chicken is tasty.
You have outperformed all of the other previous candidates.
Don't talk about my Saurian like that. Also, welcome in, Kiros. It's good to see ya. Imagine reading. The things that do not block braziers do not need to be cleansed. Okay, but why are they there then? I don't like them there. I can't just leave them there. It's against my programming.
If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would consider you for the honor.
Pam could probably get the job done too.
Yeah, although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
All right, now there's still a few days left until the ceremony, and I should probably get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Nice. They have energy. You could try to accept them instead of complaining about them being there. Oh. Sorry, it took me a second. I mean... I could, but I don't wanna.
Oh, you mean they've still gotta sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kinich, but that's only because they haven't seen you in action.
Imagine a Genshin player that actually reads. Couldn't be me. I feel like I'm in the minority of Genshin players who likes to go through the quests and read and either hear the voice acting or just read all the unvoiced quests, because it seems like the majority of people I know who play this game tend to just skip through it or skip quick read it. I was like, it's, do it however you want. It's just I feel like there are less people who actually do take the time to read it. Everyone's just in a rush to get through it.
Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer, and my recommendation is you.
Destroying abyssal corruption seems like a good thing. Support Noel's choice. Thank you. The voiceover cutscenes kind of spoil you in games. Just skip through stuff that doesn't have voice acting. Yeah, that's completely fair. Like, some people just want to get through it, and there's no shame, no fault in that. I just personally like to read the, it's like a story. It's like a book to me. So that's just how I choose to do it. And I wonder sometimes, I don't know. Anyways, anyway, Kinich Turnfire peppers enemies from behind and benefits from burning, and his kit benefits from getting behind enemies. Oh, oh, that's big brain. I feel like Genshin is a very story-focused game, which makes it really weird that some people don't bother reading. Yeah, like some people just don't have the attention span. Some people just want to get through it and want to get the rewards at the end. And I always say, play what makes you, play how it makes you happy. Play how you want in a way that is satisfying for you. If people just want to play for, the rewards and not go through the story, that's fine. That's their choice. I just personally think that they're shorting themselves from a really good story experience. So,
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not gonna be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
and that's for like people who skip everything, not like people who just, like quick click through the reading bits and still listen to VAs or like voiceovers or still, do other story related things. It's for just people who only skip and literally are like, I do not care about story, I do not care about the events, I just want the primos or I just want whatever. It's like, that's what I mean by that.
See that place over there? There was a time, long
ancient
before the
temple.
age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, Scions of the Canopy, called that our home.
Reminds me of a Minecraft ruin.
After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now, it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage and kindle a spirit of adventure.
Learn to infer what happens based on what you can see in body language and environment and music, because there's so many quests in 14 that are 95% flavor text and dialogue details don't matter. That's absolutely fair. Like that's I guess a skill that you picked up through just what I can only imagine is a very lengthily written game. I don't know. I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy 14. Maybe one day I'll get back into it, but I got to the point where I unlocked Glamour because that was my goal. I wanted to unlock Glamour. I didn't have a great friend group to play with at the time. They were not nice to me when I played. So it really put me off playing for a very long time, for years. But maybe one day I'll find nicer people to play with.
If we fail to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home. So, to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There are still a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
I like his gauntlet thing. It looks like it's supposed to shoot something out. Wait, he's a scion of the... It shoots out a grappling hook. Wait a minute.
You have my gratitude.
And my sword.
We've helped out
And
with
my
a
bow.
lot of other
And my
local
axe.
festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break before heading back to Trinidad's place.
Used the trial for so long, like over a year, upgraded a while before the latest expansion came out. You like it? Just don't always have time for it. That's true. It does seem like a very time-consuming game. I have other friends who play it right now, and it takes up a lot of time and commitment, especially when you're focused on doing raids and you need a dedicated group for that. Oh. Hey, Ben. I mean, Kinich. Ben, I mean Peter Parker, I mean Kinich. Wow, that was quick. Okay. Huh. So we only got the one act left. Oh, also. Where is it? This one. Okay, I thought maybe that had like act completion rewards, but I guess not. I am the bone of my sword and the wood of my axe.
Behold!
Oh. Kinich.
Traveler? Paimon?
Kinich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
Hey there, nice to see you again.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Yeah, and we're not charging anything.
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were
cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
That's why he charged such a high price. He didn't want... Because if any of you have seen his teaser, he's being commissioned by some poachers to hunt some Saurians. Doesn't Kinich's digital visual effects remind anyone else of Zenless? NKY, but just get the feeling they wanted a character with blocky digital pixel effects. Maybe. Like, yeah, it seems very out of place for Natlin. I would have used it for Fontaine. Or, you know, no, Fontaine, or no, Sumeru. Sumeru would have been a really good choice. But, yeah, I think maybe they were, you know, trying to push for a different market. They wanted to add a bit more variety. And, you know, that's completely fine. It's just, it was kind of a striking difference. Sumeru would match Nahida's digital themed abilities. Exactly. That's, I don't know why, I don't know. It's not really important, but it was something that I did notice as well. It was kind of out of place. I don't know too much about Zenless. I only got to, not very far. I got to not very far. I unlocked the thing that is like Spiral Abyss. That was about as far as I got. But yeah, the teaser showed him being commissioned by some Saurian poachers to hunt down some Saurians, and he's like, okay, well, here's my price. And he goes and does the tracking, and he finds the Saurians, and then, you know, he not realizes, but he reveals that he was trying to find the Saurians to save them. He went back to the poachers, said he found them, and then said that he's changing the terms of their proposal. And they got all mad and like, oh, you're going to charge more now? And it's like, no, I'm going to put you away. I'm going to lock you guys up. That's the price for this. So, like, he's a really good guy. So him saying, you know, my fees for a spur-of-the-moment Turnfire night are a lot more is not because he wants money. It's because he has a really good code of conduct, and he's trying to save the Mountain King. That's my prediction, anyways. Would definitely fit better in the technical world of Star Rail. Oh yeah, definitely. Genshin is more mythical feeling than technological. Also agreed. Which is kind of, it was really interesting when they introduced Nahida and had her like camera, computer, you know, like themed kit. That was definitely something very different. But I guess it kind of made sense because she's an Archon, and their whole thing with the Akasha system was already kind of technologically advanced. But yeah, definitely here, I would have gone with a more mythical feel than digital. Haven't even played it, just watched some streams because that's your life now. No, that's, you know, that's understandable. It's the life of a really, what's the word? I wanted to think of a better word than just good or great, because you're a really good mod in a lot of streams. Diligent, that's the word. Of a very diligent mod. But to have the digital companion makes sense lore-wise. It would have to be Natlin, where people have Saurian companions. I mean, I'm not necessarily sure that's true, because Farina's, you could call the Salon Solitaire companions as well, I guess. Please got Doroko, which is not really a companion. It's kind of more in the same vein as Amber's Baron Bunny. So let's see, there's Farina's, Salon Solitaire. That's all I can think of right now. Just around a lot. You are around a lot. You're very busy, it seems. But you're really good at what you do, I have to say. They're literally made of Hydro, and Doroko is a keychain. Wait, is Doroko just a keychain? I thought there was like a larger Doroko. Oh no, it is just the keychain, isn't it? Okay, well, Baron Bunny is not just a keychain. But Baron Bunny is just a stuffed animal that explodes. And yeah, they're made of Hydro, but like, doesn't she refer to them as her, what's the word? Not companions, not stewards, not servants, but like her, I forget what the word she uses, but I thought they were kind of like similar to companions.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire night ever?
Figuring it's gotta go socialize a bit on VRC. Someone wanted to watch stuff with you tonight. Time to relax. Sounds good, Kuros. Thanks for hopping in, saying hi, hanging out for a bit. Hope you have fun tonight with your friend. If you wanted to counter you, Ito would have been the best choice. That's true. Yeah, Ito and Ushi. Attendance. Yeah, I think that's the word she used. Her attendance.
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
Oh, yikes.
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Wow.
Whoa, are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently.
See if you can swing by later. Have fun, y'all. Thanks, Kuros. Appreciate it. Have fun as well.
There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
That's quite a phrasing.
But that's ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
Hoping that they'll provide more Ahau lore that will make him fit in a bit more. They already have a tiny bit in this quest, but they need a lot more. I hope so too. Because yeah, he does kind of stand out a lot.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Is it because of his companion, Nana?
Mm-hmm. She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
How does he plan to kill him?
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible.
Probably in an actual Kinich story quest. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't include a Kinich story quest with this patch. Or not this patch, with this version.
That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way,
I mean,
once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace.
I guess it makes sense if they want to include Kinich gameplay in the story quest for him to actually be released. So, earliest we would get is probably 5.1. Not surprised because this quest seems to take its place. That's a good point, actually, yeah.
In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance. To keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Have to go in case don't get back before stream ends. Hope the rest of stream goes well. Thanks, Jua. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out as long as you could. Hopefully you're able to make it back, but if not, then I will see you next time. Have a great night.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I think we're a little out of our depth here.
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
Oh?
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later.
Okay, we'll be there.
Good. See you soon.
Interesting. Okay, so this one's probably going to take up the rest of stream. Which is fine. It means that we don't have to worry about finishing it up later. Or next time. Katari? Warn out Yumkasor. They don't look like they're in the mood to talk. It's a good thing they can't talk even if they were in the mood. But what if... Hear me out. Ugh, all I've done lately is listening to those humans go on and on. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for a chat. Don't think I'll be in the mood tomorrow either. Aw, poor Katari.
Emotional support is important.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear
She's
it.
not good at
Things are
acting, oh no.
progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
Plus, Kinich doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King.
How does that work?
It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seemed to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
Okay, so yeah, Kinich knew what he was talking about.
Traveler?
Got it. Anything else we need to know?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. If that's all you really need to know, the ceremony's in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready. In the meantime,
Alrighty.
feel free to take a look around our settlement. It would mean a lot to the elders if you got to know some of our people. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people, and as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around for the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
Why are we waiting 3 days?
Kinich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Why not? Oh, that's right. But why are we waiting 3 days and not doing it tonight?
Huh, you're here.
Kinich, Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat.
It's our pleasure.
I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire night. However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes, from Yupanqui the Firebringer to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration.
Is there no solution that would satisfy both sides?
Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
Paimon, let's sneak off to some other tribe tonight. I'm inclined to honor your request.
Though I sense that your mind is not yet made up, I'm still comforted by your words. There are 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring you clarity.
So, Kinich, earlier you were saying that...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get some air after this.
The wind rises.
Kinich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Yep.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid.
Are you saying you have a plan?
I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it.
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh, yeah. What was it again? Oh, right. We need to talk about How. He's completely unhinged.
That's a point. Where is he today?
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
A teacher?
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior. Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a How, he said you two were investigating some abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from.
Rift hounds.
So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
Oh, well that's a solution.
Whoa, that sounds kinda crazy. Would it really work?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future.
So, Trinidad is not a bad guy. He's just trying to figure out how to protect his people, and seeing that this portion of what represents their past could harm them in the future. So he's not a bad guy. He's just at a really difficult decision-making point.
And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last remnants of a glorious past, but making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. How do you actually intend to find one of these beastly rifts? Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
I think I
Fair
know
point.
a way.
Are you really gonna do this?
You have any better ideas?
Not at the
Not
moment.
at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for our own ends isn't gonna end well. After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think you've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. Everything in the world comes at a price. Even when Yupanqui, the Firebringer, stole the Turnfire, it cost him dearly. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point. Unless this gets resolved quickly, everyone will be stuck in a stalemate.
Alright, so what's this deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly experts on exploiting abyssal power.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me.
Okay.
I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them.
And time, right? And also them finding out what you're doing, right? It's not just about your energy, right?
If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you in return.
Ooh.
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Something well worth your while, I'd say.
Okay, but how do we keep people away?
Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new flame bearer.
That's not what that word is. Ingratiate. Bring oneself into favor with someone by flattering or trying to please them. I mean, integrate also works, but ingratiate, I think is what closer to what they were trying to go for.
That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and I can focus on finding a way to summon the beastly rift. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Still sounds pretty crazy. Even for a daredevil like you, that's dangerous. And even if it works, what if neither Chief Lina nor Elder Trinidad are happy with it? Have you thought about what you'd do then?
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue, leaving only me on the opposing side. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me.
Either way, sounds like there's no more in this for you.
Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
We can give it a try.
For sure. And who knows, maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of days.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. I'm sure everyone will be swept off their feet when they meet our new flame bearer. Good luck to us both.
Alrighty, so now we're doing fetch quests and stuff, I guess. Flame Bearer. Wait until 8 to 12.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribespeople and take some heat off of Kinich's back.
Hoonie, how can you call the Mountain King a monster?
Because he hurt a lot of people, and look what happened to Nana.
But it wasn't on purpose. The Mountain King is sick, that's all. He's been hurt by the abyss.
That's true, but the fact remains that he's now a threat to all of us.
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick? If you don't take back what you just said, I don't know if we can carry on being friends.
Yikes.
Toba, Kuni, what's wrong?
Hoonie's saying nasty things about the Mountain King. It's not right. He's our hero.
Once upon a time, maybe, but not anymore.
Hey now, let's not fight. Aren't you best friends?
Yesterday, maybe, but not anymore.
Oh, the drama of kids.
Toba? Fine. I guess my dad is right. Things change, and you just have to accept it and move forward. As of today, our friendship is over. There's no going back. Oh, come on, cut it out, you two. We have some great news to tell you. The Traveler is gonna be the flame bearer for the next Turnfire night. He's gonna do a beautiful ceremony and cure the Mountain King's illness for good.
What? Really?
Of course, I'm an expert at this stuff.
So that's what my dad wanted to talk to you about?
To be fair, from what we saw the other day, you are pretty good at climbing cliffs. Probably just as good as Kinich.
You're good at climbing cliffs, so you must be a really good flame bearer.
Wait! Speaking of Kinich, where even is that guy?
Oh yeah, good question. Is he not coming to the ceremony anymore?
We can get him to come, but if he catches you two fighting again, he won't be happy.
Mm.
He'll be sure to give you both a piece of his mind.
Oh, we can't let that happen. I've never even spoken to him before. I can't afford to make such a bad first impression.
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. All I said was that the Mountain King has done some pretty bad things. He was the one who turned it into a fight.
You two clearly care about each other. The Mountain King can't change that.
Yeah, if you weren't friends, there's no way Toba would have come to look for the baby Saurians with you.
All right. Well, because it's the Traveler and Paimon and Kinich, I'm sorry, Toba. I'm sorry for all the mean things I said about the Mountain King. Dad just really misses Nana, and I was really upset that she's gone, too.
Huh? Oh. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did either. It wasn't very nice of me. For the Traveler and Paimon, Kinich, and for Nana. I'm sorry too, Huni.
Yay, friendship.
That's more like it. Now you're best friends again.
Guess so. Toba, if I ever say something mean about the Mountain King in the future, I'll make sure I say it to someone else, and not you.
You know what? She's got the spirit.
I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. He needs it for Turnfire night. Let's play again some other time. See you, Toba. See you, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay. I'll head home as well then. See you next time.
Oh,
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're sorry, it looks like their friendship isn't as strong as it was before.
times really are changing.
Let's just hope we can solve this once and for all. Come on, let's move on.
Alright, how many of these do we have to do before we can move on to the next one? Continue walking around the tribe.
Huh? What's going on over there? Let's take a look.
I'm gonna guess 3. There's gonna be 3 of these. I know that name. I knew someone named Chago before. Hey, Chago.
Hey there! What's happening here?
A rehearsal for the Turnfire Night dance.
Ooh, there's a dance involved? Paimon wants to learn too!
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts, huh? It's rare to see a new face around the tribe these days. I thought everyone would be keeping away.
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire Night, of course. The Mountain King could wake up at any time. That's why we're holding an emergency ceremony. This isn't one of those fun and games festivals. For outsiders, it might even be a little dangerous.
Whoa.
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet them in person.
Now you have.
What? Oh, it's you? Man, oh man. Well, this is a nice surprise. It's funny, I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flame Bearer since I'm not taking part this time around. Then suddenly, there you are. Must be my lucky day.
You're not taking part in the Turnfire Night? How come? You're not an outsider too, are you?
You must be joking. Watch this. Not bad, right? Yeah, I'm considered one of the better looking guys who dances beneath the pillars of the sacred flame. Been doing it a few years. Always gets the ladies out to watch.
Oh, very impressive. So why'd you quit?
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King situation is getting more and more precarious. It's just not safe here anymore. One of our elders' Saurian companions even lost her life not long ago.
Mana.
The question is, what are we gonna do about this in the long term? But our leaders don't have any answers for us. They're probably too busy fighting about it amongst themselves. The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before it gets violent. So I figured, you know what? Now's as good a time as any to get away for a little while. Go do some exploring.
You look a little disappointed.
Disappointed? Nah. It's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the Canopy knows, wherever you are and wherever you go, the only way is forwards. We take pride in that. I won't forget my roots.
Fair enough. So, what's your plan for the next step?
I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association. They gave me a simple test. Find a decent quality relic, and they'll make me a member.
Not bad.
What's the Saurian Relics Association?
It's that group that we ran into a while ago, Paimon.
You've never heard of it? It's a group of amateur history enthusiasts who do research on the ancient Saurian era. They're all about collecting relics and remnants from that age. Speaking of which, the guy who was Flamebearer before you, I've heard that his Saurian buddy comes from that time.
No. That's weird. No, I don't like that.
A how? A how's a relic from an ancient Saurian civilization?
Oh, yeah, him. So you know those two already, huh? Then, do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious ruin, and they signed a contract there. The association folks say that the kind of contract usually comes with a huge hidden cost.
Yeah, the cost being putting up with Aha's insufferable attitude.
Really? That sounds ominous.
Who knows? But if it's true, Kinich can probably handle it. He knows what he's doing with weighing up contracts and costs and stuff. I doubt he'd make a contract that doesn't benefit him. Strangely enough, I actually happened upon a strange mural a while back, and it looked to me like it was depicting a Saurian and a human involved in some kind of Saurian-era contract ritual.
Oh, does that count as a relic then?
You bet it does. I was all ready to go take a picture of it and use it as my entry ticket to the association.
But
after all the abyssal activity recently, I heard that area's been overrun by monsters. The best laid plans, huh? I'll just have to wait and see if things improve.
it's so funny how many, like, out-of-universe references they make in-game. The best laid plans is a line from a poem that I'm sure they don't have here in Tevat. In fact, who was it that wrote that? Because the line is the best laid plans of mice and men, gang after glay. I think that's Robert Burns? Best laid plans of mice and men. Yeah, Robert Burns. Go off the rye, not gang after glay. That's a later line. The full quote is the best laid plans of mice and men go off to go awry by Robert Burns. And the poem is, it's a language, or it's a poem called To a Mouse.
Or you look like you know your way around a fight. I don't suppose there's any chance you'd be able to help?
If all you need to get is a picture, that should be pretty achievable, right? The Traveler deals with monsters all the time. It's a piece of
Menace! Menace, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Menace is a sussy baka. Menace is a sussy baka. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Menace. Thank you so much for the raid. Here, let me give you a shout out. There we go. This is 2 days in a row. Oh, the raid message? Oh my gosh. You made the raid message. Welcome in, Nickel. Jace, welcome in. Nickel, Jace. Lord Sal. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, y'all. And thank you for the follow. Zal, thank you for the follow, Nickel. No, it doesn't do your emotes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the follow, Zelsicia. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, everyone. Oh my gosh. Menace, thank you so much. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Welcome, everyone. If you don't already know me, my name is Null. I am a floating eyeball that plays mostly Genshin, sometimes Wind Waker, and maybe some other things coming up later on. But right now, I'm just focusing on these two games for the time being. It's Null. The funny eyeball. Yes, I'm the funny eyeball. I'm the eyeball with the tentacles. Welcome in. The Cypher 1 trick. Yes, I am the Cypher 1 trick. I do play a lot of Valorant, just not on stream. I don't think I could handle playing it on stream just yet. Plus also, we seem to get stream sniped occasionally when I play with people who are streaming it. But yeah, I am a Cypher 1 trick. I take pride in that. He does Valo on other people's streams? Yeah, that's true, I do. I've played Valo with other streamers. I just don't think I'm at a place where I could stream it myself. Just yet. Just yet. I only have like 3 brain cells. They're all occupied on making sure that I know what I'm doing on stream. Cypher rat setups? Yes. I'm a little bit of a rat. I played Spike Rush last night on Abyss, and I had a trip set up on around that corner. Which site is that? I always get them backwards. A site. So this Reyna came through. I set up a tripwire in a corner that she rounded past, popped the cage, and she couldn't find it. I just popped her twice with a shorty, and she got so upset in the chat. It was very vindicating. I'm not super ratty, but I definitely do like to lurk a lot. And I've gotten so many people mad at me. It's fun. It's great. We have fun here. We love rat ciphers that know what they're doing. Yes, I like to think that I sometimes, at least 40% of the time, I know what I'm doing. Thought followed you a while back, but guess not. But no, hope you're doing good. Please don't stream Valor. We'll see, Zal. I kind of want to do at least one Valorant stream. I don't think I could make it a very regular thing, but I do want to try it at least once. But no worries. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for stopping in. And thanks for the lurk, Menace. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you again for the raid. If anyone else here is a Genshin fan, which I don't know how much crossover there is with Menace's community, but we're doing one of the new Chronicles right now for the tribe with the character that just released yesterday. I think he just released yesterday or 2 days ago. Haven't played in so long. There's a lot. There's a lot probably happened. They put so much content in each patch, so even people who are like 3 patches behind, it can be a bit overwhelming. But I've tried my best to stay up to date as much as I can. I am a little behind with this current region, but I'm slowly working through it. I have so much fun with this game. This is my favorite game of all time.
Wait, you're seriously gonna help me out?
Last time you played Sino came out, oh my goodness, that's Sumeru. That was about like 2 versions ago. When did he come out? It was like probably 3.3. I'm gonna guess 3.2 or 3.3, and we're on 5.0.
Come on, it's no big deal. Compared to some of the things we've been roped into before, this is nothing.
Pyro Archon above, you two have hearts of gold, you know that? You're the kind of people who could dive into the Turnfire deep in the bowels of the Night Kingdom, and it wouldn't burn a single hair off your head.
I'll take that as a compliment. Also, yeah, we're dealing with some very lighthearted topics here, like death and the afterlife. It's fun. It's great. We have fun here.
Of course it is. All right, come with me. I'll show you the way.
Oh heck yeah, best. Let's see, where are we going? This one.
Oh dear, everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
Also, for anyone who is a Genshin player, I am a Noelle main, a very proud C6 Triple Crown Noelle main. I hope you're all doing well. Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask Menace what she was streaming.
There it is. It's
Final
inside these
Fantasy.
ruins.
I think I was lurking.
As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
I was lurking actually in a separate tab, so I probably got pulled in with the raid.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago. This could get dangerous. We'll take care of him.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about to cramp your style.
Noelle best girl? Yes, agreed. I have one Noelle emote with some others coming eventually. Actually, I've got 2 others because of BTTV. Alright, we are going to switch this team, though. This shouldn't be too difficult, right? 102s. Ow.
Let the world collide! Your grand finale!
Press the advantage!
Time to clean up. I'll catch up.
Yeah, it's fine.
That should be the last of them. It's a good thing Tiago had the sense to stay in his hiding place, or things could have gotten really hairy for him. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely looks like a mural.
It's a little on the small side.
True. Now that you mention it, most ancient murals take up a whole huge wall. This looks more like someone with a paintbrush got bored and started doodling.
Yeah, it's also, like, not... Like, I guess you could call these ruins.
It does match the story he told us, though. There's a Saurian and a human. So, is that supposed to be what an ancient contract ritual looked like? Whatever. We're not here to decipher it. Just photograph it.
Oh. Hello? There we go.
That's a wrap. Let's take it back to Tiago.
Where's this guy? Who's that?
You've been robbed? Oh, Ponche. And I thought my luck was bad.
Oh, I put blood, sweat, and tears into that, and now I've got nothing to show for it. Some gap-toothed goon stole it from me.
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Pyro Archon above, you two are superhumans. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the Traveler and Paimon?
Yes, sir.
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think so.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you. He says you're crazy strong, super friendly, that you helped him out, and that you're gonna be our flame bearers this Turnfire night.
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Great to meet you, sir. Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
That's the plan.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met. Everyone speaks incredibly highly of them. Seriously, if you're comfortable telling them about what happened, I guarantee you they'll sort it out in no time.
Yeah, who we beating up for you?
Really? All I want is to get the fruits of my labor back.
Allow me to explain. Ponche is a well-known scholar within our tribe, author of the widely acclaimed book, Yupanqui's Turnfire. Unfortunately, the book was stolen by a treasure hoarder a few hours ago.
I spent years of my life researching that book. I visited every last ruin, interviewed every descendant of every hero in our history. On the word Malipo alone, I covered at least 5 different interpretations of the meaning based on accounts from different villages.
It was an unparalleled masterpiece.
Oh, this guy belongs in Sumeru, not Natlan.
Now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk. He snatched all of my belongings, including my entire manuscript.
Alright, so we're beating up a child, is what it sounds like.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it. Look at him. Lost and listless. He's a shell of the man he was.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old student. If only for Toba and Tiago's sake, please help me, I beg of you.
Where were you ambushed?
See what I mean, Ponche? Now you've run into these two, your luck's about to change, big time.
I don't know if he's still there, but come on, I'll take you.
Oop. Back to this team. Ooh.
I'll catch up.
Oh, please, I'm gonna not break her ankles.
Hey! You thieving rat! Give me my things back!
Yeah, you tell him, Ponche. You get him. Those are pretty scathing words there.
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved butt first into a tree hollow.
I dare you to try.
Oh, what's this? Brought a little bodyguard with you, huh? All right, let's see what you've got. Watch this! Eat dirt, suckers!
Did he just pocket sand us? He literally just went pocket sand and ran away.
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down.
Why? Why? Why are you like this? Hi. Oh.
Where did these Yupanqui come from? Get away from me, you monsters!
Oh, the baby saurians are blocking his path.
Stop, please! By all the warriors, heroes, gods, and kings, I can't run any longer.
Hello?
Please, I don't have your stuff anymore. Have mercy.
Oh yeah? Well, where is it then?
I threw it away.
You threw it away?
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. Just a tatty old book, worn out pens, and some old rags. All that time lying in wait was for nothing. I was so mad I just threw all of it away.
Is that really the truth? Okay then, where did you throw it away?
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon it's the truth. May all my worldly possessions be turned to ash by Turnfire if I'm lying.
Okay, that's a pretty strong oath. What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Let's go back to where we were and see if we can find anything.
Right. Let's hope nobody gets to the book before we do. We'll never get it back then.
Oh, cutting back over to Kinich.
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Hoytzatlan,
No.
it always comes with the more ominous implication of eventual tragedy.
He's not the teacher. He's not a house teacher. That's so dumb.
This holds true for all bearers of this ancient name in recorded history. Each one of them died of non-natural causes, as if the specter of the Turnfire was always lurking in the background. This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name-bearer, examining their actions, and eventually demanding payment in return. None can escape this payment, unless, perhaps, they could honestly swear by Turnfire to never make a single mistake in their entire life. Yupanqui's Turnfire. What an incredible work on ancient name philology. I can't believe it was just lying there for me to take.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see. The author is Ponche. Nice. A gentleman and a scholar.
This guy.
Silence, book muncher. The great Kahulahau will suffer your droning voice no longer.
Do you truly find no joy at all in perusing such rich historical records?
Joy? What joy is there in this pointless drivel?
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name Malipo eventually meets a grisly end. Maybe that's the price you pay for the name that means price?
What? You're saying Kinich will die a violent death? So I'll finally get to take over his body?
I just want to, like, slam him inside of a book.
When will that glorious day arrive? The great Kahulahau demands to know!
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent of chaos down to the core. You make us Abyss Order folks look like saints in comparison.
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone compares your kind with the great Kahula is sheer vanity. And if that day ever comes, oh, your doom will soon follow.
You don't need to lecture me about Doomsday. Here's what I know, based on countless historical texts. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms to heavenly thrones to worlds beyond, there are no exceptions. But from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcending the confines of time. That dust is what we call a civilization's spirit.
The fact that it's also a three-dimensional 2D what's it called? Like sprite is just kind of strange to me.
And you, great Kahula How, are one such speck of dust from a bygone age. I've paid dearly for the chance to observe you up close. Now, let me take a good look at you. We'll see whether any memories of that age still remain inside you.
We're so sorry, Mr. Ponche, but we couldn't find your manuscript anywhere.
Does that mean all of my hard work was for nothing?
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You might have lost the book, but the brains behind it are still intact. Surely you remember the main points at least?
The whole reason I worked so hard to get it finished before the Turnfire night is because I hoped that maybe it might help us find a way through these trying times. But now...
You mean you solved the Mountain King problem?
Well, not exactly. But I thought my research might at least be a starting point.
Oh, really? So what did you find out in your research?
I think the key to all of this lies in the power of Malipo.
Ponche, you know as well as anyone that ancient names don't hold any real power. Symbolic power doesn't count.
You're right, but Malipo may be a special case. Given that it first arose in the era of the first Pyro Archon, it might contain remnants of Xbalanque's power.
Yeah, I remember that story. My grandpa told it to me when I was a little kid. Maybe you're the special case. Most kids stop believing in that stuff by your age.
I'm not talking about childhood superstitions here. There is evidence.
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. Everyone attributes that to the power of the Abyss, but there's more to it than that. The key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo at the cost of his own life. If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures can you think of who lived longer, not shorter, after being contaminated by the Abyss?
That is a very good point.
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly...
Shh.
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious ritual involving a tit-for-tat exchange. It began with the first Pyro Archon, fell with the Grand Alliance, then was buried in the Night Kingdom, and now it awaits the call of its new bearer.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, Ponche, but you seem to be getting a little overexcited.
I'm sorry. I was originally planning on presenting my findings to Kinich. I'd hoped he would be attending the upcoming ceremony.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory to support another.
Kinich, what are you doing here?
I more or less finished what I was doing, so I came to have a quick catch-up. Now a good time?
Kinich! I'm onto something. I haven't worked out all the details, but you have to attend the Turnfire night.
So Mr. Ponche here has done a lot of research on the history of the Turnfire, and thinks he might have found a way for you to solve the problem.
I'll be there, Panche. Let's go.
Doesn't waste words. At least. It's probably just faster to go this way.
Behold!
Why is this the spot to talk? It's been both times.
Here will do.
Have you found a way to summon a beastly rift?
Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow. If that works, we have our plan come Turnfire night.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more practical solution with concrete steps to follow.
Yet. Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness.
Ooh.
In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The truth is even darker.
Oh joy, an even darker story.
The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home.
So your goal hasn't changed.
It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable venue for tomorrow.
I thought we were going there now. Wait until next day. Okay. Glad I got that waypoint ahead of time.
You're here. Very punctual.
I don't think punctual is the word. You didn't give us a time. Ugh.
So, the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time? Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now pucker up and kiss our feet.
Kinich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever!
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! No one!
How do you put up with this behavior?
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Oh, poor guy.
Kinich! Ugh! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy! Destroy your reputation! Wreak havoc on your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business.
Defeat the Huns.
Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a how in there for a couple of days.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy. The rift towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the rift for ourselves.
Ooh. How did you get your hands on this?
You'll find out soon enough. First, let's try this out.
It was Enjo, wasn't it? Had to have been Enjo.
They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Net center. Into the wind. Locked up.
That's so cool. Hey, come here, guy. Why is Noelle at half health?
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Oh, because of, I know why. Previous team comp did that.
Gotcha. Target acquired.
Shoot. Come on. There you go. That's so fun.
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
Nope, it's Enjo.
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered. Nifty little gizmo, isn't it?
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use.
Oh boy.
Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn-out death sequence.
Huh? Angel?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you.
Way to go, Kinich.
But it looks like you've already met.
Yeah, we've met. I've beaten them up before.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes as you say the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
Why? What? Okay.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
What's your real name?
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And I've shown you the deepest parts of me.
You mean the masochistic parts?
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before. But my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
Then what are you doing here?
Wait. Of course. You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity. Let Paimon guess. You've been provoking the Mountain King too.
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our highnesses' bidding. My interests are far more low stakes. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
Benchwarmer.
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area. So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some Historical research.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
You tricked Huni and Toba.
Wait, does that count? Let me think.
I love this guy.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad's croaking for days, and it was all for nothing.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect?
I thought it was Sanka.
Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kinich! Dispose of him! He is of no further use to us.
Traveler?
Let him go, he'll never amount to much in the Abyss Order anyway. That's mean. Come on, we like Enjo, I think. Abyss Order is a threat to us all. But I mean, it's Enjo. You know what? Let him go.
You see, this is why I like you. Still, you shouldn't underestimate me just because I'm a lowly clerk.
A clerk.
I could never beat you in a straight-up fight. But when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone. Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
Nah.
Darn! He got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kinda surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening. Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine. Everything has its use.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple. Not rotten to the core, at least.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Why do you put up with him?
Ugh. So what exactly are you anyway? You're definitely the evilest little thing Paimon's ever met.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly.
Because you signed a contract?
You could say that.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Such as a how watching me like a ravenous vulture?
The insufferable attitude you have to put up with?
Vulture? Vulture? We are the Dragon Supreme! Sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame!
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kinda late. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire night. Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
Oh yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous. For all the work we've put in, it all comes down to tomorrow night. We have to make sure we solve this problem once and for all.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both.
Good luck to us both.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, you're still here.
Catch up.
What happened to getting some rest?
I'm still a little anxious about Enjo.
You're cautious, like me. I get it. But don't worry, like I said, I investigated, and I'm confident he has nothing to do with the Mountain King situation. Before he got tangled up with us, he was looking into the Mare Javari.
Oh.
That's another major part of Natlan's history.
Well, now we know where the Mare Javari is. That's
Our
cool.
ancestor, Burkina, once fought a campaign there alongside the 5 other heroes. But it's not such an easy place to get to these days.
Yeah, isn't it just... What was the description for the Mare Javari?
That's about all I know, though. I have yet to take a job that involves the Mare Javari.
Maybe we get to finally go there.
What
during
happened to
this
getting
version.
some rest?
I'm pretty curious about how.
The house piqued your interest, huh? It's true that he's a relic from an earlier Saurian age, but since we're bound to each other by a contract, you can see him as my companion for now. I know he can be awful, but don't worry. As long as I'm still around, he can't do that much damage.
As long as you're around?
Mm-hmm. That's a key part of the contract. The How has to obey my orders and lend me his power for as long as I live.
So you could order him to be nice.
And after I die, a How gets control of my body. That's the price. Crazy, isn't it? That was probably the first time I really appreciated what it meant to pay a price. Then once I signed the contract, I received the ancient name Malipo. But that's a whole other story. We can get into it another time if you're interested.
Okay. Well, that's... interesting. What time are we waiting for? 18.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Are we gonna actually go to... Are we gonna go here, I wonder?
Ah, at long last, you're back.
No, you cannot cheat the rock. Oh wait, wrong, disregard. We will not be suffering the wrath of the rock.
I hear you've done much for our people these last few days. Everyone has nothing but praise for you. Many young people have heard the rumors too. They're all eager to meet our new flame bearer.
Lurk shame. No, come back, Cobalt. You're fine. You're good.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. It's almost time for the ceremony. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly. Seems like a lot of people have been worrying about it, huh?
Well, it's nearly time. So, if you're ready, then follow me to the ceremony site.
The party cannot be changed during the Turnfire Night ritual. Please choose a suitable party in advance. Recommended elements, pyro. Okay. I still need time to prepare.
Of course, there's no rush. I can wait for you right here.
Party. Thought you were feeding the hungry rock. Okay, let's see. We want pyro. We're also probably getting Kinich. What if we just use this team? If they're harping on pyro, maybe I should switch Singcho out? Maybe. No, he's the little bit of healing that we get. Alright, fine, we'll keep this team.
Are you ready?
I guess so. Yeah, let's head off.
Off we go!
But surely there's a way to go back if we have the wrong team comp. Right?
Here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived. I have heard much about your fine work over the past few days. I hope you'll allow us to thank you properly after tonight's ceremony.
Don't worry about it. Getting this huge venue ready must have been a huge task. No need to make extra work for yourselves on our account.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course, but every great fire starts as a tiny spark. We must take it one step at a time.
That almost sounds like a Ruby quote.
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief, but it's been far too long since we've seen a real step forward. Look around you. Can't you see how our numbers have dwindled since the last Turnfire night?
Do or die, Noel. You might kill this entire tribe by making a single mistake. No pressure. Oh yeah, just, you know, the fate of the entire tribe is in my hands. No pressure at all.
The ceremony was arranged on short notice.
Yeah.
Many are away from home and could not make it back in time.
That may be so, but still.
Good evening, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh.
Kinich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like to give the Traveler a few pointers as the previous Flamebearer.
Very well, but make it quick. Let me know when you're done and we will begin the ceremony.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony with you yet?
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but, Paimon seems to have forgotten them?
Paimon, how can you forget? It's 3 things. It's so simple.
What a surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn. Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar. Then the ceremony is complete.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss a pillar, you can't light the next one, then come back to it. You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
I missed a part. Oops. Got it. Okay. So it's just a giant spiral. Oh, it's also their totem. That's cool.
So that's our part. What about you?
That's it. The tribe's gonna die.
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, I'll start summoning the rift. You can leave that side of things to me. Just focus on your part.
Okay, we'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
Well then, shall we begin?
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Might make you less nervous. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
Alrighty. We had a good run, Signs of Canopy. Wait, I want the... Wait, give it back. Here? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mr. Traveler, you look so cool today!
Oh? That's not right. That's not right at all. Hang on, I'm just gonna... drop that right there so I can come back to that later. Someone didn't quite, close their brackets out in the code, it seems.
You're gonna make sure the Mountain King never threatens us again, right? I believe in you. I'll be cheering you on the whole time. Phew.
Where's... what was his name? Toby? Saw Huni. Oh, Toba. Toby.
Mr. Traveler, you're finally here! I even dragged my uncle out to watch the ceremony.
Although I'd hoped for the Malipo name-bearer to perform this ceremony, that was never anything to do with you, so please don't take it personally.
Mr. Nickname, you look so cool today.
I got thinking last night, and I realized if the lesson of Malipo is to look forwards, then I should accept that my book is gone and start anew.
I have a feeling you're gonna get it back here pretty soon.
Besides,
I'll have
Maybe.
even more to write about this time, given this will be our first Turnfire ceremony featuring a flame bearer from another land. I'll be taking detailed notes.
Good luck, Mr. Traveler. You got this.
Good luck, Mr. Nickname. You look so cool today. Where's Trinidad?
Mighty Outlanders, the time has finally come. You know what must be done. Please remember, you must cleanse as much abyssal energy as you can. This is the only way to prolong the Mountain King's slumber. I am sure you have what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing? Is all in order?
Probably. Yeah, we're ready to go.
I'm counting on you. Don't forget what we talked about.
Okay.
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. My brothers and sisters, the time has come to light the fire once again, and let the Turnfire night shine bright in Hoytzitlan.
Go to the altar to obtain kindling of the sacred flame. Maybe you should change your name to Mr. Nickname. Mr. Brace Nickname. I think it has to be all caps nickname. Oh, I did not read the first or the second one. When to fix or fail, head straight towards the ritual ending. Spell, not but failure.
Go get the sacred flame.
All right, so don't turn back. Give me the Saurian. There we go.
Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff.
Oh, this is simple.
You're over halfway. Keep it up.
I'm not even sure how you would skip one. There's grapple points at every single one.
Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead.
You literally just turned back. I noticed, but apparently the sacred flame didn't notice. Or the tribespeople. Okay, so what do now? Do we just jump down?
Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead.
Did I skip a brazier? Hope not.
The Abyss presence is growing strong.
Cool.
We should deal with the contamination first.
Up. Cleansing of powers. Wait a minute. Okay, so we are doing this correctly, I think. I think. Okay. Four. Okay, there's one there. Okay, and then this one. So give me... No. I need... Shoot. I need this one. That's gonna hurt. Oh, maybe not. Alrighty. Go further in. What do you mean further in? Why is this saying up? Ah. Oh. Useful. We
There's
turned
the
back.
alternate
It's
state of
fine.
flame.
It's
Remember,
totally fine.
Light up the torches around it first.
No one's noticed. It's okay. Alrighty. No accountability estimate. I mean, I won't tell them if you don't.
Woohoo! We've lit up the final altar! That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago. He's very powerful.
Paimon can tell. He is huge. Let's tread carefully. We don't want to wake him up.
Big green Snorlax. Should we pretend to purify the king?
You've made it at last. You did even better than I expected.
Can't Traveler just use his purification power?
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony. Please use the power of the sacred flame to cleanse the Mountain King of abyssal filth.
There's no need this time.
Hmm?
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing? Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Is that a beastly rift?
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad, this is about to get a little dangerous. You should step back.
He looks sad. Yeah, he did look sad. Can we give that guy some medication or something? He looks sad.
What do you think you're doing?
I thought you meant Mountain
Solving
King.
the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by rift hounds?
No, stop! We can't let that happen!
Foolish Locust! Can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad. This is the only way.
Can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
Oh, you do mean Mountain King? Okay, I thought you meant this guy here, Trinidad.
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly confident.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination.
This was Kenichi's idea. It has nothing to do with me.
Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots this whole time.
Oh. Well, that was a mistake.
You imbecile! What have you done?
Oh no! The device is destroyed!
You forced my hand. I had no choice.
Elder Trinidad! What are you doing?
So what I said earlier about him, like,
No,
not being the
Mountain
bad
King
guy,
is waking up! He will cause even more casualties!
I kind of take it back.
Everyone, out! Now!
Well, it seems there is only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
Yeah, that's a bad guy speech.
Take me, oh Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Or he could just be insane. Oh. Oh, hey, he's upgraded his sword from dull blade to
Everyone's
prototype
still outside.
archaic.
We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Rain outlines.
Shoot.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. We can use those against him. Yeah, that's it.
Wait, actually, we can just throw the fruits at him, can't we? With Kinich. Alright, I want out. I want off this ride.
There is no escape. Gotcha.
Oh, goodness. Oh, no, 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 no.
I got him cornered.
Can I please? Ooh. Okay, that works. Is the guy gone? Yeah, he's gone. Oh, he's very gone.
Shine down.
Rain outlines your fate.
Huh.
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Oh.
Put an end to White's shame.
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Oh, yikes.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Well, that was something. Also, welcome in, Somik. Good to see you, and welcome back, Tony. I don't quite know what to make of that. That was not what I was expecting. Kangamato to say.
Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how things are doing now. Let's go ask the chief!
Oh, that wasn't... okay. Maybe I can increase Scion's healing somehow.
Search for it.
Traveler, you've come at just the right time. I have some good news for you. Trinidad's condition is stabilized.
Oh.
He suffered burns on much of his body, but we believe he'll survive.
That's great. Glad. Yeah.
Guess that's the best news we could hope for. Paimon has to ask, is everyone in your tribe such a risk-taker? First Kinich, then Elder Trinidad? Is this the Scions of the Canopy Kinopy's adventurous spirit in action?
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown.
Is Kinich okay?
He's fine. Don't worry. He's gone to check on the Mountain King. Something most mysterious has happened.
Oh?
After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell is formed around the Mountain King's body. We don't understand the mechanism behind it, but the shell appears to insulate him against the influence of abyssal power. It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out, while also preventing further abyssal energy from seeping in and infecting him. We've never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when he was burned by the sacred flame, similar to the way burned wood becomes charcoal. I think their theory makes sense. After all, we've never thrown the Mountain King directly into the sacred flame before.
True.
Wow. So it's made a barrier against abyssal energy? That's a good thing, right?
It's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far. It means that the Mountain King's level of abyssal energy is now stable. No longer will we need to perform an annual cleansing ceremony.
Okay, so that is good.
Wow, that's amazing!
Was it really just the power of the sacred flame?
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yesterday's ceremony was a Turnfire night like none other in our history. Because you and Kinich, you summoned the very flame that appears in our ancient legends. A great transparent ball of fire. And that fire is what saved the Mountain King.
Whoa! So that was the real Turnfire?
I may be the chief of this tribe, but I've only ever known the Turnfire as a concept in our legends. I cannot answer that question. If anyone can answer it, I suspect it would be the bearer of the Malipo name. He is in the Mountain King's cave as we speak.
Ah, so Kinich then. Why don't we go see how he's doing?
Oh, do you have anything else to say, Wina? No. Okay. Wait. Is this way faster? This way's faster. Oh, yeah, definitely faster. He's on the surface. Hope he didn't break his ankles.
Hey, Kinich!
Hey yourselves. You two doing okay after yesterday?
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon half to death when you rushed into the fire.
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned alive.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulahow die of laughter?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was fighting the Pyro Archon herself.
Kinich, when you went into the flames, were you intending to,
Intending to what?
do the same thing as Burkina?
Sacrifice myself? Of course not. My focus was on keeping the Mountain King alive, not on what it would cost. But now I'm curious. What made you think I was going to sacrifice myself?
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last night. And Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tit-for-tat exchange, right? So, Paimon thought you decided to pay for it with your life.
So you've heard that rumor too. I'm afraid I can't say for sure. What happened yesterday was a first for me too.
Everyone's just like, yeah, we won, we fixed it, and we don't know how.
Well, even if you don't know, there's probably no one in the world who does.
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire, I'd sooner believe that the Mountain King summoned it himself.
The Mountain King? Then, what price did he pay?
The core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but what you're willing to give up in order to obtain what you want.
Huh. It's actually a good point. Price doesn't mean that something's already been paid. It's the potential of what could be paid.
It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option. For Burkina and for the tribe. That's the price he paid.
Alright.
Hmm.
So, how is the Mountain King doing now?
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance whenever we set foot in his territory. But his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to be a sparring partner for people to practice with.
You said health-wise. Is there something else bothering you?
Yeah, I tried communicating with him again, but he didn't respond.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. The lights are on, but nobody is home. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss, but time has been less kind to its soul. It was ground to a pulp long ago.
But we saw him come back to his senses yesterday.
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked. As you humans would say, it went out with a bang.
Lulu, thank you so much for the check-in. Welcome in. Here, let me give you a shout-out. How are you doing, Lulu? We're near the end of our quest here.
Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets the Mountain King has finally let go of the tragedies of the past now, and is focusing on moving forward. That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us. He's too busy thinking about the future.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople can move forward now, too. Thank you for your help, Traveler. I owe you one.
Nah, you already gave me that gift.
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo for us, remember?
Yeah, but then we let him get away.
But he ended up being completely useless. It's not a fair trade if you lost out.
That's on him. It's not your fault he's useless. Besides, we're friends now. You don't know us anything.
It's not your fault he's useless.
Friends? But your friendship is an even more valuable gift. I can't in good conscience accept it for free.
Oh my gosh, this guy always weighing costs. Doing okay? That's good. Glad to hear, Lulu.
So, promise me. If you need anything in the future, you'll come to me. For you, I'll do anything.
Nice. Yes, his friendship is important, but as someone who can help with things, he's a good person to have in your corner.
So, in the end, only poor little Huni got the sad ending?
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. First Nana, then my dad. Why does everyone in my family have to suffer?
Huni, it'll be okay. Your dad will get better soon.
Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this to your face. But it was all the Mountain King's fault.
Hey, Huni, you want to know a secret? Your dad was the one who rushed in there like an idiot, threw down the thing we were using to try and save the Mountain King, and then stepped in the way of the fire, trying to be a living sacrifice. So, it's kind of on him. Thank you for the care package, Lulu. Let me take care of that right now. Okay.
Now hold your horses, kiddo. If you promise not to fight, Uncle Sanka will tell you a story.
And you're just gonna tell us a story?
Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. I almost got my eyebrows burned off by the Turnfire after last time. That's why I came back, to make it up to you.
Oh my gosh. No way. Gonna lurk, have a good stream. Thanks, Lulu. Yeah, we're almost done here, but thank you for the lurk. Have a good one.
All right.
Gosh, this
Let's
guy.
get to the point. Do you know what Uncle Sanka loves the most about your people?
What?
Your extreme sports.
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the sky. I believe you call it bungee jumping? It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me. So, I introduced myself to the jumper, we made friends, and I even helped treat her wounds.
Oh, such a nice friend.
See, you can't be mad at him. Yes, he's part of the Abyss Order, but just because he's a bad guy doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured by a powerful foe, so we had to part ways for a while. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded, and nearly given away as a gift. Oh, it was so humiliating. A horrible experience to look back on. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. So I feel your pain, Huni. I was in the same position. But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past. I even managed to reunite with my friend.
Is that it?
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right? Yeah, we've heard that one millions of times. Sorry, Uncle Sanka, but you're not cut out to be a teacher.
Very smart, Huni, but not quite smart enough. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed, but she really missed her family. So, I thought you might like to see her too.
It's Nana!
She's right behind you. Turn around and see.
Another trick about not turning back? I'm not falling for that one again.
It's Nana!
Huh?
Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that was a cute ending. Oh my gosh. Wait, that was so cute actually. Oh my gosh. And then let's see, was there anything else here? Yep. Claim all those. Ooh, okay. Wait. We got 6. Oh, it's from the Mountain King. Got it. Do we have enough for any wishes? We have enough for 1 wish. And we're at 45, I think. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yep. So this would be 46. I don't know if I want to do it. You know what? Let's do it. I'm feeling good. Okay, well. Alrighty. Oh, actually, 46. Can we get 4 more? We can. I'm gonna get us up to 50. $47, 48, 49, and lucky 50, perhaps, maybe. Darn. Okay, it's a 4-star. Who is it? It's a Toma. Alrighty. Well, that's a wish refund right there. Oh, you know what? I would love to get some Chevreuse constellations. How many Chevreuse cons do we have? C3? Yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know, 1 or 3 more.
Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
But that was such a cute ending. I'm actually really happy with that. That was so cool. Welcome back, Jua. Just in time for us to finish up. We just finished the event. We saw Nana again. That was so cute. But yeah, welcome back. Happy with your I'll hate them? What's your I'll hate them at? What are your describe your I'll hate them to us. Let's see. We don't need to go down there. Okay, nothing there. And we did all the other stuff too. Oh! Right. We can actually claim these things too. Bit sad you missed the glitch text. Oh, the Mr. Open Brace nickname. Yeah, that was so fun. That was so funny. Micha's deal heroes, right? A mysterious visitor from Hoytsland. Oh. Ooh. What do we get with this? Okay, just some books. That's fine. What's our Puff Pops? Is that a cereal? Ooh. Flint ore. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. What was the other thing? Nothing yet. Feature unlocked. Mountain mining outcrop search. What is that? Interesting. Okay. That's cool. Although that kind of reminds me a bit more of... no, I guess it is sort of like a Natlan, like a Mesoamerican style art. I was gonna say it kind of reminds me of the Sumeru Desert art style. Alright, anything else that we can claim? Expedition? No, okay. Well, nice. Funny thing is that it's not completely broken. It does partially change based on if you're Ether or Lumine. Wait, what does it say if you're Lumine? Because it says Mr. and then open brace, capitalized nickname, you look so cool, and then close brace, you look very pretty or something, like for the female option, and then close brace again. You look so cool today, Miss nickname, you look so pretty today. That's so funny. I don't... Who's like not checking their semicolons and open and close braces in the code? How did that one get through? Anyways, okay, that was so cool. Here I'm gonna switch over to this one. And nope, didn't mean to play that one. I just realized that that was a feature not too long ago. Wait, where's my... Oh, wrong playlist. Alright. Cool. Well, that was the Scions of the Canopy Tribal Chronicles, which means next week we can just focus on the Spiral Abyss. New Spiral Abyss, and then after that, probably a week from today, we'll do Wind Waker, unless something comes up. I don't think there's anything coming up, though. So if nothing else comes up in Genshin, then a week from today, we will get back into Wind Waker. Eyeball. Yes, eyeball. Let's look for a friend to raid. Or someone new. I like to raid friends, but let's see if there's anyone else who's doing this or doing anything. How do you guys feel about Black Myth Wukong? It looks fun. It looks interesting. But I'm not sure it's something that I would play on stream, if at all. Your tentacles will make great sushi. No! No, not my tentacles, please. I don't know if that captured my surprise face. But let's see. I can find someone who's playing Black Myth Wukong. It's very popular right now. We could also just go to... Where is it? Oh, you know what? Oh, today is, Usa is playing, Stardew Valley with Amai. Usa's not streaming, but Amai is. Usa's a good friend. Why don't we go raid them? Sayonara. How do I find... Okay. Yeah, let's go say hi to Usa and Amai. Sorry, no, you're fine. But yeah, let's go say hi to them. Amai is sweet, and Usa is super sweet as well. She's a streamer friend of mine. She's been having some hardships lately, so let's go make sure that they both have a comfy time. Got Raid 1 and Raid 2. Raid 1 is for if you have my emotes, and Raid 2 is if you don't. Thank you again, Tony, for renewing the Stream Elements sub. I saw that last time, but you did it right as we ended, so I didn't get a chance to thank you, but thank you for that. I appreciate it. Alright, let's go say hi to these two lovely streamers. Alright. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me as we completed the Kinich stuff. Hopefully we get Kinich next time. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.